There's a sandbar out in the ocean by Musket Cove. I wonder what lives there. Mermaids? It's just a short dinghy ride out. It's visited by hundreds of people every single day. They typically come at low tide when the sand is above the water. Hi! I know you're somebody, huh? Yeah. The first thing we noticed was the crew from Bliss. The next thing we noticed is there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of sea stars. Sea stars are creatures of the ocean. When the tide was going out, they were on the move. But the direction they were headed was down. This empty shell looks like there was an octopus that had lunch here. One of the first creatures we met was Nemo. We saw a lot of these guys. When they stretch out and crouch down, they're almost invisible. They are seahorses. This guy's getting a nice salad lunch. Have you ever been minding your own business when out of nowhere a little fish comes and pecks at your mask? Chances are it was a damselfish. No femme fatale, damselfish are quite territorial. Some species even croak and sound like a frog. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt. This reef is perched on the edge of a sandbar, consistently being scoured by waves. Overall, the health of the reef looks good to me. There's an incredible diversity here, lots of colors, but I am seeing what looks a little bit like coral bleaching. Corals have their bright color because they have an algae living in their tissues called zooxanthellae, and up to 90% of the energy that these plants produce goes directly to the coral. When these colorful algae, the zooxanthellae, die, it's called coral bleaching. It can be a one-time event, It could be seasonal or long-term. If the coral goes too long without the algae, it dies. Coral bleaching can be caused by a change in ocean temperature, too warm or too cold. It can be caused by changes in light, too dark or too much light, which would happen, for example, in an extreme low tide. Coral reefs require clear, nutrient-poor water, but they are among the most productive and diverse marine environments. Because coral and their algae need clean, clear water, pollution is a problem. The use of sunscreen has been directly linked to coral bleaching. Here's the good news. You can help. Instead of buying a sunscreen with these chemicals, choose a mineral-based sunscreen that has zinc or titanium, but avoid the word nano, as that has also been associated with reef damage. Best yet, wear marine clothing. They protect from more than the sun. We found a lot of life on a sandbar out at sea, but we didn't find any mermaids. After a while, all the tourists went home, and we were left with the sandbar all to ourselves. Join us next time when we race Bliss back to Vunda Point to get boat parts and provisioning. Please like, share, subscribe, and smash the bell so you don't miss any action.